everybody. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest this evening is the star of her own hit TV show, Ellen, and a best-selling author. And she now has a new comedy CD called Taste This. Folks, please welcome Ellen DeGeneres.
Thank you.
Very nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing it. And you know, it's almost like at this point, this thing's been talked about to death. So I thought we'll get it out of the way right here at the top of the segment. But you've been in the papers a lot lately.
Yeah.
Rumor about your character on Ellen,
yeah.
Ellen Morgan. You know, coming out of the closet. Anything you want to say about that?
Right. Well, first of all, I never know what she's going to do. When I step on stage, I kind of channel, and she comes through me.
Uh-huh.
And so I don't know. I mean, if she does it, I think she's crazy. But I can't control her. You know?
Right. Exactly. What can you do?
And I don't think it's really right of me to talk about the personal lives of my character. But if you know what it is, I think it's gotten out of hand. I think what happened is we were talking about adding a character to the show, and his name was going to be Les Brien, and then I don't know what happened. Everyone jumped to conclusions.
Why do people do that in that town?
Just, you know,
that's insane. It's all Los Angeles.
It's telephone. You say something, and then by the time it turns out to be, she's going to be a lesbian. It's crazy. Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with this country, frankly.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going to happen. I do, you know, I really don't. But it's just insane what has happened with this. It's like wildfire.
Yeah, that town is crazy. But, they get a hold of something, they just they go insane with it.
Just keep finding new little angles and avenues to talk about. And it's television, for crying out loud, and there's so much going on in the world that it's just amazing that people have...
Are you implying TV isn't the most important thing in the world? Because if you are...
God, no.
Okay,
no,
good.
I wouldn't say
It is the most important thing in the world.
You and I both know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more important than reading. It's just the very fabric of society at this point.
But you know, we joke about it.
Yeah.
You and I kid. You kidded, really, and I responded.
That's right. That's like a police report. I started the kidding. You responded. All right.
I'm going to be a detective in my new movie, and I'm getting into it. I didn't even know it. But actually, no, I just wanted to give you credit because you're the funny one, and I just am adding to it. So what I'm saying is...
I don't think most people see it that way, but that's okay. That's all right.
I think you're hilarious.
Oh, thank you.
But the point is, when I was 5, what were we talking about?
I don't know. I forget.
I have no idea.
Just that town and how they just take a story and run with it.
It is, and you do. It just, you know, it's not like that here. Life goes on. There are a million things going on. In L.A., it is all about the business. That's all it is. You get so caught up in it. And I do not belong in this business at all. I really feel
Really?
I don't think I do. I mean, I don't fit in. And
do you get into the parties and stuff like that? Do you get into the Hollywood scene at all? I mean, there's a lot of, you know, some people really like that. Some people really like someone like you could go to any Hollywood party probably and meet big celebrities.
If I were invited, I bet I could. You know, I got invited recently to Goldie Hawn's house, I never get invited to anything. And I mean, premieres and things like that, but not parties. And I mean, I hear Rosie talking about all the time, you know, she's hanging out with Penny Marshall, and like...
Rosie O'Donnell's a big star, and she hangs out with all those people.
Everyone. And you know, I have a friend at the Gap, you know, I don't have any friends, you know. So I'm like, you know, and that's fine, but it's like, how come I don't meet people in the business? I'm in the business. Anyway, I got invited to Goldie Hawn's house for a Gucci fashion show at her house.
Wow.
And I'm looking at the envelope, I swear, for about 20 minutes thinking they meant to send it to Ellen Barkin. I know they did. There's no way that they really sent this to me. I don't know Goldie. I've never met her. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll go. You know, this could be fun. It's a fashion show, and they say it's an intimate, small thing. So I'm thinking, okay, well, this will be fun. And I agonized forever what to wear to that. And I picked, you know, some white pants and a little vintage shirt, which I thought would be fine.
Sure.
Didn't know what time to go, and I happened to be, this sounds like I'm dropping names, but I happened to be talking to Mary Tyler Moore that morning on the phone, because she did my show, so we're sort of...
She's your friend at the Gap.
Yeah. Did you know that she works? She's the greeter.
She does, yeah.
Yeah.